Here we are, 8:30 on a Wednesday morning here at Sunny 101.9. This is our Dakota College of Botano time, and on the phone this morning we have Amy Koehler. She is one of the head people there at the hydroculture, things like that, the horticulture department there. And I know that there's a few things of interest before we get to her. The women in aquaculture and the hydroculture camp. They had this great camp last year. It was very well attended, and that has been postponed to next year. So again, the Women in Aquaculture and Hydroculture camp has been postponed to next year. Also, there was a specialty crop integrated pest management workshop scheduled for April 24th. That has been canceled as well. But luckily enough, the live webinar series is still going to be offered. So that's great news right there. So that's awesome. That live webinar series is still going to be offered. And there were a few other things that were coming up this fall, different horticulture and agriculture programs. So again, on the phone with us this morning at Dakota College of Botano is one of the head people at the horticulture department, Amy Koehler. How has that been affected, Amy?
So at this point, we're still, ready and raring, trying to let students know the best we can about all the great opportunities we have here at Dakota College. We have our horticulture program and our agriculture programs that are going to be offered this fall. And it's really exciting because we've completely newly structured our horticulture programs. Originally, we had multiple programs like aquaponics production, specialty crop production, greenhouse, and floral design. And so what we've done, instead of having multiple programs, which were kind of rigid in what kind of courses the students had to take, and they really kind of had to make a decision right off the bat of where they'd like to go into horticulture, we've now condensed all three of those programs into one horticulture degree, either offered as an AA, Applied Associates of Science, or a certificate. And then students have the option to choose focus areas like aquaponics or specialty crops or greenhouse technology or floral design. And this way they really will have a lot more area to choose and pick. They have a lot more choice in their electives and courses they'll be taking in horticulture, so they can really create a degree as they learn more about horticulture into what they would like to focus and go into when they get out into the actual workforce.
Okay.
So it's really exciting, and that's what we're going to be offering this fall.
Very, very, very cool. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you were doing this thing called Green Thursdays, correct?
Yes. So we've done it twice now, and one was on a Friday, one was on a Thursday. So what we've been trying to do here in the horticulture department, myself and then our farm manager, April Nylander, is try to offer some learning and activities and fun activities for the public, especially with the ones that have little kids at home, or even older kids at home, to give them some kind of activities they can do and hopefully utilize a lot of things they already have in their house. So we've decided to make it official, and we've called them our live DCB Horticulture Green Thursdays. So we'll do a live broadcast on Facebook every Thursday at 3 p.m. And we're going to be bringing activities and greenhouse updates every Thursday that you can do from home and view from home. And then, of course, all ages are welcome. We've already done, if you'd like to kind of see what we've done in the past, because we've posted all those videos, we did a tour of the greenhouse. We did a succulent propagation or cloning activity. And then last Friday, we did a sprouts and microgreens know-how and how to, grow your own sprouts and microgreens at home. And then this Thursday, again at 3 p.m., we will be doing beginner tips and ideas for vegetable gardening. So really just basics. How do you plant a garden? How do you start seeds? How do you choose what to grow? And we'll show some other some things, really neat things also that are blooming and going on in the greenhouse as well.
Oh, wow, that sounds very, very cool. And I'm sure that's got to be fun to do, right?
Oh yeah, it'll be it's a blast. It's really fun for us to do. And just let everyone know if they're interested in watching, you can just go on to Facebook and then look up DCB Horticulture, or facebook.com/DCB Horticulture, and you'll find us when you have it in our events, and then that's where we'll be posting onto that group page for the Facebook Live.
Sounds awesome. Now, okay, so this whole thing has been going on for a while. I mean, we've been, quarantining, things like that, staying at home, all that stuff, the shelter-in-place things. But now this is basically, it's the beginning of April, Now, there was supposed to be a greenhouse plant sale coming up next month. What's the status on that?
So no matter what, we are still, if people are still trying to practice social distancing or not, we are still planning on having our greenhouse plant sale in May. Of course, we will make arrangements depending on what's allowed and what's not. You know, worst comes to worst, you can call it an order and we can bring it out to your vehicle. But
okay.
we don't have all the details in place yet, but we will be having that sale. So keep your eyes open for that. We'll be posting on Facebook and other places as well. And this year, especially with what's going on and people worried about having fresh produce and things like that, we have a lot of vegetable starts. So plants that you can buy and take home and have your own fresh vegetables at home. And then, of course, we'll have our usual annual and perennial landscape plants, a lot of really great house plants, and, of course, our succulents as well. So we're still going, we'll of course, take in mind and make sure we're following what's suggested by the CDC and also the state. But we will have it no matter what.
Okay.
You know, plants are important. No matter, you know, if anything, it's our food and it's stress reliever. And I think it's even, especially with what's going on today in this day and age, it's even more important for people to have access to that.
I agree, Amy. I agree wholeheartedly. I really do. Anything else you'd like to throw out there this morning, Amy?
No, I think that's pretty much it. We really appreciate, you know, everyone that's been supporting the greenhouse. And again, well, if you would like to see some great, cool blooming plants, I know no one can join us and actually tour the greenhouse right now, but we always are trying to post really neat photos on our Instagram and our Facebook pages of what's going on. And we're always here if you have questions via email or phone call as well. So we'd love, if people are stuck at home and they'd like to work on their green thumb, we'd love to help give you guys some tips and ideas.
All right, sounds great, Amy. Thank you so much for your time this morning, too. And when things get back to normal, come on out anytime, all right?
Oh, we will. Thank you so much.
All right, you bet. Have a great day, Amy.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye. That's Amy Koehler from North Dakota, the DCB from the horticulture department. And again, just a lot of things that aren't happening, a lot of things that are. Get a hold of them and make sure your event is still happening. That's the easiest way to do it, all right? 8:39 into our next 7-day forecast. This bad boy brought to you by Drive Chevrolet Buick.